Hey, it's Jen, just hanging out here at home, and I was just thinking, I've never seen a video or had a real updated modern explanation that I've seen that talks about how to open your heart. And it's used all the time. You're being told that in meditation. You see that all over the place where it says, open your heart. And it just dawned on me, well, how do you do that? People probably have that question. Maybe you have that question. What does that mean? What do you mean? How to open my heart? What does open my heart mean? What does that mean? Well, I just kind of wanted to talk about it. I'm just hanging out here at home today, and I was thinking, I need to make a video on that. I think I need to do that. So here it is, guys. Let's talk about that. So I kind of feel that in a way it could be a difference of opinion. So my version of answering this question could be different than someone else's. So just to put that out there, you may see if someone else does a video on this, and you may see a different explanation. So keep that in mind. And really it should be your own definition of how, but we still need to address the question in some way. So I'll just come at it from when I'm in meditation and when I'm teaching meditation. I mean, when I'm coaching people and mentioning it. Okay. It means the release of your resistance. Okay. So it means to relax, to breathe, and to release resistance of, definitely, I would say, judgment. So resistance can be a lot of things, but mostly I'd say a very large piece of resistance is judgment. It is putting a brick wall in the way of your progression. So let's just break this down. So let's do meditation. So when you're relaxing in meditation, okay, you take some deep breaths, and you're going to have all kinds of thoughts flowing in and out of your head. Okay, so I did learn a long time ago that trying to stop your thoughts doesn't really work, because you really can't do that. It's going to happen. The tornado is going to just continue on in your head over and over again, so you can't really do that. So then I learned about being the observer of your thoughts, and this is if I'm talking about something that you haven't learned yet, then okay, here we go. We're introducing it to you. So meditation works better, at least for me, if I become the observer of my thoughts. So I'm just hanging out and watching them without judgment or attachment. So that takes a little while to process. You have to sit with that a bit and just try to be the observer of what comes in and what then eventually flows out or quickly flows out. Just paying attention to what it is, but not having a judgment on it or an attachment of emotion to it. Okay, so opening your heart means, with that, being the observer, allowing some openness, some non-judgmental vulnerability would be a good word, to be available for what emotions may come over you, or thoughts, or sensations. The deeper you dive into meditation, some most amazing things can really happen sensation-wise, and revelations and things like that. So let's just try to stay on open your heart. It's going to be hard to do that because it's so many things are connected. So since everything is connected, it's hard to talk about one little piece without referring to other pieces, because it's important to do that. So in meditation, opening your heart kind of means releasing judgment and attachment, and just being open-minded, open-hearted to whatever shows up in meditation. And sometimes things you did not expect will show up in meditation. Unbelievable things. It takes a little practice, but it's definitely worth the discipline. So, and the more you open your heart in meditation, the more you're just relaxing and being open to what shows up in your practice, without having that wall there that would stop something from coming. You're saying if you're not opening your heart, you're rigid. You're only thinking that I'm only going to allow this or that to enter in, and that's really where you're not opening your heart in that case. You're just being so one-minded instead of being open-minded to whatever comes in. So opening your heart kind of means whatever shows up, at least we're going to stick with meditation, whatever shows up, you're going to observe it. And you can analyze it later if you want. It's better if you don't, but it's better to just feel the flow of the energy of it and understanding the sensations of it and just existing in it, it beingness in it with an open heart, without judgment, without attachment, just allowing the universe, the infinite intelligence, however you want to put it, to communicate with you openly. It would be like sitting with someone you love and they say, I have something really, got something I want to talk to you about, and you love them, so you're singing, great, what? In that state of mind, hopefully, you are there with an open heart, and you are there to listen, and you are there to receive what they have to say. And then when you're in meditation with an open heart, you are there to receive whatever comes into your meditation, because you are communicating with love, unconditional love. If you are meditating without judgment and without attachment, with an open heart, you are communicating, interacting, playing with unconditional love, which has tremendous effects on how you will then live your life. The more you open up to it and the more you release into meditation and open your heart completely, the benefits are they're astronomical. So I don't know. That's a meditation definition to me for open your heart. Another one maybe, so let's go to another place. So how about conversation? How about socially open your heart? That would mean, in a way, having the ability to put aside what your perspective may be and opening your heart to understanding. In other words, that old saying, put yourself in someone else's shoes. So opening your heart could mean open yourself up to try to understand that person. And you can't possibly really completely understand that person or what they're going through, because you're not them. You didn't live all the experiences that they have lived. But you can put your stuff aside and really try to understand how they're feeling in that moment, and put your things, your agenda, your junk over here for a minute and open your ears and open your heart to whatever it is that they're trying to communicate with you. If you do that more in your life, unbelievable things will happen. Unbelievable things will happen. The more you decide to put your judgments, your agenda, your opinions, your blaming is a huge one. You shouldn't be blaming anyone ever. But that's another video. But the more you do that, the more you open your heart and really listen, the better your relationships are going to get. Like, so much better. And that's not just your lovers, they're your children, that's your co-workers and your friends and literally anyone that you run into, even if it's for 60 seconds. The more you lead your life with an open heart, which means without judgment, without reaction, in a anything can happen state of mind, in a flowing down the river state of mind, in a I'm here, I'm going to have fun no matter where I am state of mind. Opening your heart kind of means that. Yeah, I kind of like that one the best. Opening your heart kind of means I'm going to listen with an open mind without a judgment and just try to enjoy the ride. And if it is a negative situation, I'm going to try to think of a solution. If that person wants a solution, if they don't, I'm just, maybe they just need someone to listen. Maybe they need a hug, maybe. Yeah, a hug. Post-COVID days or in COVID days, hugs. That's another video. So anyway, that's just a quick little, what does open your heart mean? What does it mean? And no one really defines that or talks about that. Opening your heart means allowing yourself to not have judgment, to open your perspective and try to see what other people see out of their eyes, even though you really can't. Just allowing yourself the wantingness to try, and the allowing of yourself to be a receiver and a listener more than anything. All right, I don't know how you all feel about this. If you want to talk to me about how you feel about this, I'm always open to listen. You guys give me so many great ideas for more videos and for things to bring into my practice, things to talk about with my clients. Just, you guys are wonderful. So if you have any comments, leave them for me. Contact me, talk to me about your thoughts on open hearts, maybe definitions, and we'll do another video about it because it's huge. Talk about opening your heart in so many places, and just about every meditation talks about opening your heart. Joe Dispenza talks about heart and brain coherence. I mean, it's everywhere. So I think we don't actually talk about what opening your heart really means and how to do it enough. We should definitely talk about that more. So, all right, this is Jen signing out. Hope you're having a good day today. Thanks for stopping by. See ya.